Chris is having like flashbacks of Nam here. Huh. There's no doors on the west side. Interesting.
Bosom.
Bosom.
Good thing I have these, the Alfred's Jewel and the Alexander's Jewel.
Oh, look who it is.
It's just like an anime. It needs some kind of tool to open it. Although I think actually the game does leave a knife in the in that room, so it didn't really matter if I remembered to bring my knife.
Well, that was silly of you then.
Chris!
Except I didn't really notice until after the
I missed you so much.
after the boss fight.
But we have to get out of here.
Not yet. We have to find Steve.
Who's Steve?
Who the hell is
He's the boy
Steve?
who escaped from that
I
island.
like how Chris asked him that really like accusing, like, are you dating somebody and you didn't
So that
tell me?
means Steve is still somewhere in this base?
I'm sure of it.
He wasn't using burst transmission.
It's Alexia!
Alexia? There really is an Alexia?
Chris like, what the fuck are you talking about? Of course there is.
It's almost time, you genetically inferior siblings.
Wait, what the hell was she carrying?
She might know where Steve
Like a
Let's go.
sword or something.
And we'll do it in full FMV.
Oh, so that's what she's hiding under her skirt.
Like, what's his name in Resident Evil 4? Sadler.
Yeah. I think hers is technically bigger.
I like how Lexi just kind of like backed off. Like, no vagina on this guy. No tentacle grape.
Chris!
I skinned my knee.
Just go. I'll be fine.
But Chris!
You've got to save Steve. Go!
Whoever the fuck Steve is, go. Chris quietly relieved is like, oh, if he dies, I don't have to meet my sister's boyfriend. And he lives like, I guess I have to meet my sister's boyfriend. I don't want to be mean, but man, I kind of hope he's dead. It's also very important that I have full healing items.
Yeah, there's a thing coming up, huh? Wait a minute. Should there be a shotgun there?
There should, but there's not. But like, my question is, if there was a shotgun there, who took it? And why did they push the bookshelf back into place? Unless they only kind of pushed the bookshelf out of the way a little bit, so they could take the shotgun.
I mean, it could be. But, like, is there actually something that's supposed to go there?
Mm-hmm. Shotgun. I mean, in theory right now, I could put it there, but...
What do you get out of it?
I forget. Nothing of benefit to Claire, that's for sure.
Undoubtedly. Using the lockpick.
It's Magnum rounds we're never gonna use.
I wouldn't say never.
I mean, there's like no point in using them at when I got the rocket launcher.
Except you can't aim the rocket launcher.
It's true, but handgun works just fine in those cases. Anything that I really need to hit with the rocket launcher, I can.
Oh no.
Like, it's just like, ow, god, fuck.
Suppose there's no windows here, so they have to use paintings instead. It's like the eel enemies or whatever from Banjo-Kazooie. In the the skeletal eels in the paintings in Monster Mansion, was it?
Meanwhile, Alexia's just like, God, why can I feel everything that happens with those tentacles? That really actually kind of hurt.
What the hell is that noise?
A zombie banging on some bars. Oh boy. Totally gonna use those.
Well, I mean, you've got the fucking thing equipped.
Security file. The Ashford family's most important secret is kept at this lab. As a safety precaution, I have installed a self-destruct device in the control room and have placed blah 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 5 minutes. Once placed, all door locks will be released to provide easy access to escape routes. By using the elevator that directly connects to the hangar, one should be able to escape from the lab easily. Maybe. Please remember that I have used the name of my beautiful ancestor for the activation code. Glory to the Ashfords. Alexander Ashford.
Okay, so I'm protecting the secret of my family with a self-destruct device, which, when activated, unlocks the entire facility and gives you a 5-minute countdown to get out with, presumably, the secret of my family that you're trying to steal. Makes total sense, right?
Using the most obvious password in the world, like people who use their pet's name as their password.
Right.
This trap makes me very uncomfortable.
Yeah, it seems... Yeah, sketchy.
Like, what the fuck is even the point of that? I mean, really. Me personally, as soon as I saw that thing fucking drop, I would step around the cannon rather than risk going underneath the damn smashy trap and just start throwing that crystal ball against the wall until it broke.
Yeah, it seems like a no-brainer to me.
Go in the room this room and just start chucking it. Behold, a Steve. Scuba Steve, damn you!
I'll get you, Steve, if it's the last thing I do! Okay. This is not actually pinning him in place. Like, he could just slide out from underneath it.
I can't do it.
Turn his head and kind of like
Did this
slip
to
out.
you.
That crazy woman told me.
But I mean, would you really want to risk it when there's a fucking giant axe right in front of your
She
face?
did on her own father. She's completely insane.
But so hot, blood rushing to dick.
Claire, can't breathe.
Steve didn't wrap it before he tapped it.
Help me, Claire.
If you know somebody who's injected themselves with some kind of messed up, freaky virus, remember, always wear a condom. You don't want any of this to happen.
No, wait.
Look at that, silky smooth, no slowdown.
Yeah, this is definitely a lot better than the emulation.
Although I had to dig up the component adapter. Also, basically, you never want your health to be like anything other than fine during this whole scenario.
I see why. As it looks damn near impossible to avoid getting yourself cut in half there.
2 hits will kill you. It's a living. Oh my god, his dick's so huge, but he's green.
And then Alexia tries to get in on the action.
Oh no, it's just like those animes Chris has.
Oh god, I know what happens next!
Those animes that he definitely doesn't know that I know about.
I am pretty sure I've seen porn fics with this scene.
That has to suck, because I mean, like, his shoulders are fucking split open.
Yeah.
And he's got no dick.
Except for those porn fics.
Yeah, apparently the component, having component rather than composite, pretty important for this game.
I would say so, yeah.
Like, everything was 50% darker. I'm sorry, Steve, it's gone. The virus took it.
Steve,
Strange, considering we're in Antarctica.
hang in there, okay?
And I'm wearing nothing but a
My
t-shirt.
brother's come to save us. We're getting out of here.
Me, I'm not wearing anything, and mysteriously my shoulders are perfectly healed.
Brother kept his promise.
Odd, that.
I'm sorry, I cannot.
What? What are you
Why did you get so formal all of a sudden, Steve?
I'm glad that I met you. I love you.
Even though we've only known each other for like a day and a half.
Steve? Steve? Steve?
Someday people will know how to fake cry.
Someday.
Well, he ain't getting any better.
Indeed, let us, as they say, blow this pop stand.
Let us leave this place.
At last, I found you, Alexia. Come with me.
Alright, this scene was one of those ones they actually changed. It's like the one big change is this scene.
Like 10 seconds longer.
And now the only existing sample is in your body. I want it. Now.
Spread 'em.
You are not worthy of its power.
God, this acting is so terrible.
I suppose it kind of makes sense for Alfred and Alexia, because, I mean, they did fucking lose their goddamn minds. Behold, the T Veronica virus makes me extra hot. Uncomfortably thick hair.
And weird plant-like growths.
That's not ant-like at all. I mean,
No, she looks like she's half tree.
a Dryad. Dive kick.
Tuck and roll.
You're coming with me.
We'll do it together.
Yeah, Wesker originally just kind of noped the fuck out, didn't he?
I think he did still do the wall run.
Chris! Wesker.
Maybe. I also like how for like at least a moment Wesker was like, I want to fucking fight Chris instead.
It's like, yeah, Chris,
Since you're
for
one of
just
my
that
best men,
single
I'll
moment.
let you handle it.
Chris was more of a threat to Wesker than Alexia Ashford. I mean, you could have just kept running up the stairs, Chris.
Nope. That wasn't splash damage, that was me actually being pushed against the fire by the...
Yeah, I noticed.
the force of the rocket firing. Hey look, a knife. I can dual wield.
Huh.
Why is that door locked?
I don't know. Aren't you forgetting something?
The bosom jewel?
Yes.
Yeah, but I have to go back there anyway. Also, I saw an herb. Yeah, having the composite plugged in was... It was interesting to play with a game, like, super fucking dark. Had I still been using it, I probably wouldn't have been able to see that herb. It was like playing Turok on the N64. Low draw distance, everything's dark. Well, actually, no, everything was bright. Correct, my bad. Just the draw distance. It's turning into Phantasy Star 4 again. The quest for more daggers.
You got how many knives now? 3?
3 knives.
Where the hell did the second... Where did the third one even come from?
One was Claire's, one was Chris's, and the third one I just picked up.
Yeah, I know that. It's just like, where did it come from? It's a duplicate of Chris's for some reason.
Well, all these questions and more next time on Radical Bromance.